The story of Job is a beacon of hope. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, faith can endure. Job was a good man. He was blameless and upright. He feared God and shunned evil. Job had it all: wealth, family, and health. He was blessed beyond measure, but then tragedy struck. Job lost everything he held dear. His world was turned upside down. Yet, through it all, Job never lost his faith. He knew that God was still in control. He clung to the belief that even in his suffering, God had a plan. The story of Job is a powerful testament to the power of faith. It is a story that has resonated with people for centuries. And it is a story that continues to offer hope and encouragement to those who are facing trials of their own. Imagine a life you love, filled with the laughter of children and the comfort of prosperity, suddenly ripped away. This was Job's reality. His livestock, his wealth, all vanished. His children, the source of his joy, were taken from him in a single devastating blow. His body, once strong and healthy, was covered in painful sores. Job's suffering was immense, both physical and emotional. He was left with nothing but ashes and grief. His friends, though well-meaning, offered little comfort. They blamed Job for his misfortunes, implying he had sinned against God. They urged him to confess and seek forgiveness. Job, however, knew in his heart that he had done nothing to deserve such punishment. These trials, any one of them unbearable on their own, were heaped upon Job, testing the very limits of his spirit. Yet, even in his despair, a flicker of faith remained, a refusal to curse God. Despite the unbearable pain and the loss of everything he held dear, Job never cursed God. This is the heart of Job's story. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, Job proclaimed, his words echoing his unwavering belief. His faith was not rooted in a promise of prosperity or an easy life. It was rooted in something deeper, something unshakable. Job believed in the goodness of God, even when he couldn't understand his own circumstances. He questioned, yes, for who wouldn't in the face of such suffering? But his questions were not accusations. They were cries of anguish, pleas for understanding from a heart shattered, but still clinging to hope. Job's faith stands as a testament to the power of the human spirit. It shows us that even in the darkest nights, even when we cannot understand, we can choose to trust in something larger than ourselves. Section 4, a glimpse of hope, the voice of God and true wisdom. God, hearing Job's cries, responded, not with explanations, but with a display of his power and majesty. From the whirlwind, God spoke, challenging Job's limited understanding of the universe. He spoke of the vastness of creation, of creatures beyond human comprehension, of the intricate workings of nature. Job, confronted with the awe-inspiring power of God, realized the smallness of his own perspective. He understood that his suffering, though real and agonizing, was part of a larger tapestry, a design beyond his human comprehension. This realization didn't erase his pain, but it shifted his focus. Job's encounter with God reminds us of our own limited understanding. It encourages us to trust in the wisdom and sovereignty of a God who sees the bigger picture, even when we can't. Section 5, Restoration and Reward, Job's faithfulness vindicated. God, pleased with Job's unwavering faith, blessed him beyond measure. Job's fortunes were restored. He was blessed with more children, more wealth, and a long and healthy life. His friends, who had judged him wrongly, were rebuked. They were instructed to offer sacrifices, with Job as their intercessor. This demonstrated God's forgiveness and his desire for reconciliation. But Job's greatest reward was the restoration of his spirit. He had emerged from the fire of suffering. His faith refined, his spirit strengthened. His story became a testament to the enduring power of faith and God's faithfulness. The book of Job reminds us that our trials, though difficult, can lead to growth and deeper faith. It reassures us that God sees our suffering and in his time can bring healing and restoration. Section 6, a timeless message for the youth of Cuttack. Deanery, finding strength in Job's journey. The story of Job offers a powerful message to the youth of Cuttack Deanery. You are facing a world filled with challenges and uncertainties. Life can feel overwhelming and doubts may cloud your hearts. Remember Job. Remember his resilience, his unwavering faith in the face of unimaginable suffering. Like Job, you will face trials. You will face moments of doubt, moments of questioning. But know this, you are not alone. God is with you, just as he was with Job. He sees your struggles, he hears your cries, and he cares for you deeply. Cling to your faith even when it's hard. Seek God's wisdom in the midst of your trials. Trust that he has a plan for your life, a plan filled with hope and a future.